Hey everybody, welcome back to Monster Legends Legend, and today we are going to be talking about one of the story modes. Now I wanted to get to the story mode last week, but there was just so much going on that I lost track of time, so I am making sure that today just focused on that story mode. Call it the Era Saga, whatever you want, but we're going through the Galactic Era, and we're going to be going through the Roswell Doom Chapter 5 story mode. So for a lot of this, I'm just going to kind of stay quiet during the reading part so you guys can just enjoy that. If I find something comical, I'm going to comment on that. But other than that, I'm just going to let everybody just do their thing, just read what they want. And this is primarily just for those who don't have Roswell Doom and they're interested in what the story mode looks like. So I hope all of you guys enjoy. I will say one of the things I noticed about some of these is some parts of the story they can be like extremely long. So I want you guys to enjoy these, but I also don't want there to be just dead silence the entire time. So let's see if it's a back to it's back to back stories. I don't know why they break it up that way. I mean, they should separate it just a little bit more, or at least that's my opinion on this. But anyways, let's just continue to check out this story and see where it goes. Well, we'll see if they're able to free their lord. See if their plan all comes together. I'm sure later on in the story. So with the monsters that I have at my disposal, there's not too many that I am too ecstatic about with this one. I still don't think that the Roswell Doom is that great, but I mean, at least I'm getting some gems out of this. And I'm just going to speed through these ones because they're just so long. I don't want to bore you guys to death with this. Also, before we continue, I want to give a special shout out to Mr. 14,000. I told you I'd do a shout out the other day. I lost track of time as far as videos, but I am giving you that shout out today. So, Mr. 14,000, if you're watching, I appreciate you as one of my legends. And I just thank you for all your support. And that includes all my other legends as well. Not just him, those who just watch and don't comment, and those who do actively comment. And either or, I just appreciate all of my legends. And let's just continue to tackle this. So, I mean, right now it's. I wish I had stronger monsters. I mean, I have one that's a level 130 and one that's I think 115, 120. I don't know. With the Roswell Doom, he's only at 100 right now, so maybe that's why he's a little bit weaker than I would like right now. But we'll see. We'll just continue to plow through these. I haven't even been paying attention if I've gotten any gems from the spinning wheel. I don't know. Can anybody tell me whether I did or not? I haven't paid attention to that. All I know is right now I got 15 gems from the battle because I'm assuming I'm going to win this one. Even though these battles sometimes they just take a lot longer than I want, especially with monsters that I don't think are up to par. So this one I shouldn't have taken that long to defeat him, but I mean I don't have the luxury of being able to pick whatever monsters I want, or else I would have blown through this right away. But well, here we go. We're on to another part of the story. Let's check it out. It's weird that they're looking for him right now, but they can't hear his voice. I kind of think that's one of the things that stands out in this particular part of the story. She was able to talk to her lord earlier, but then all of a sudden, as they're searching for him, he went AWOL. You would think that getting reinforcements that their lord would be more vocal about where he's at. So I just thought that was a little fishy. But anyways, we are on what, node 11, so almost done. We're almost halfway, I should say. We're not almost done. I think it goes up to like node 26. So I mean, just a couple more, and we'll be at the halfway point. So still nothing. Still spinning that wheel. Still haven't really gotten any gems to speak of. And then they have a light monster that's a taunt, and I don't think any of these monsters that we have right now, they don't do too much damage. It takes a lot of nickel and diming to defeat them, but ended up getting that done. Still nothing as far as gems, as far as the wheel, other than, like I said, I don't know if I got any from the first couple of battles, but if I did, like I said, just let me know. I may have missed that, but here I am just enjoying the gems that I am actually collecting in this, so that'll help out with other projects that I have going on later on. I know I have over 11,000 gems right now, but I'm saving those, like I did when I had Frostby, so saving it for a good time, pretty much. And now I'm going to get an additional 15 gems after I take out these monsters. I might have to add some relics and some ruins to this, though, because this is just... these battles are taking a lot longer than they should. And I'm at like full speed on my editing with this one. And it's still taking, at least in my opinion, a while to complete these tasks. So I might change that up here soon, or that when I eventually lose, because I have a feeling I'm going to, because these monsters haven't been that great. I have a feeling I will lose at some point, and then I'll just end up putting relics, and then if that still isn't enough, I'll end up putting ruins a little bit later on. So let's see. Well, this one wasn't so bad either. So still nothing though. No gems from the wheel. But we are on to node was this? Was it 17? I think I missed it. So, and sometimes like these ones, they're just killer when it's like back to back. Monsters. A lot of times I'm okay with that. 3-on-6. But when I don't have monsters that are really that spectacular, I'm kind of wishing it was only 3-on-3. Let's see if I'm gonna win in this one. Things don't really look good right now. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna end up winning on this one, but after this, I'm gonna put some relics on these monsters, so this way it makes it a little bit easier when I'm in battle. So, and just keep in mind though, the relics that I'm using there, I have certain monsters that are in battle right now, the player versus player. So I don't like removing relics from them, and that limits me to what relics I have available at my disposal. But I will do the best with what I have. So if you're like, oh, you should have used this one or you should have used that one, I have a plan, and or those relics are already in use, or if it's like, oh well, you should have upgraded them. I don't really have a lot of the bronze or any of the lower tier relics right now to be able to do that. But once I do, trust me, I'll be uploading or making the relics a lot better. So let's see if that worked out just a little bit in my favor, which it has. It looks like these battles are going to go a little bit smoother. So yeah, or at least I thought it was, but I mean, even now I'm still struggling. Like, I should have used stamina on one of them, although I didn't really bother to look. So they just drained the stamina. Okay, let's see if I'm going to be able to complete this one. It's 1-on-1 right now. Oh yeah, I got this. No, I was a little worried, I'm not going to lie. I was still nothing on the wheel. I'm not going to lie, I was a little worried about that one. I wasn't sure if I was going to pull that one out, but I did. So I guess that's all that matters, really. Doesn't matter how you win. how close you win, whether you win dominantly or whether you win by the skin of your teeth. A victory is a victory, right? So, what about you guys? Have any of you guys ever had a victory like where you thought, "Oh, I'm doomed. Like, there's no way I'm gonna win this," and somehow you managed to, thanks to Ralix or being very strategic with your attacks, end up pulling out the victory when the odds are stacked against you? I mean, that one wasn't too dramatic. It was 1-on-1, but I still wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to pull that victory off. So let's wrap this one up. Okay, good. We're still no gems. We're on node 20, and oh, it's part of the story, so we'll take a break from the action and just kind of see what's going down. So they're still looking for him, and like I said, I think it's just odd that she heard his voice and now they can't find him. Well, let's see what happens when they open this up. Oh, well, I guess they weren't supposed to do that because it looks like they were caught off guard. Uh, Looks like there's a whole bunch of monsters that they don't recognize. So interesting. Well, it'll be interesting to see how this played out because they thought they were freeing their lord, and now all of a sudden, it's a party with monsters that they are not familiar with. So, all right, let's go back to the action. See, why can't they all be? Oh, hey, look at that! Do you see that? I got 3 gems on that one. But why can't they all be that easy? It would be nice, but and I have a feeling that when I go into the hard or the medium level of this story, it's gonna be so much harder for me. Oh crap! Well, they did the whole 3 death count, and I don't think I have anything to counter that to remove that from any of my monsters. So I think I'm screwed on this battle. I don't think I'm gonna win this one because I think there's another 3 monsters stacked up right after this. Uh, Darn. All right. So this one I'm gonna have to use some ruins on this on all 3 of these monsters to counter that, because if not, it's gonna just be a vicious cycle where that monster goes first, does the 3 death count, and I lose over and over and over. So to avoid that, I am going to load up on some ruins right now. And I know I hate when it's you only have one space out of the 3, because I'm not spending 8 gems or 13 gems to free those up. I don't think so, especially with these monsters I'm not going to use that often. So, but on Roswell Doom, I think I'm going to use strength on him, and I also think I'm going to want to use some speed. So I got team strength, regular strength, and then I'm also going to jump in with speed as well. So, oh crap, look at that. I have 55 ruins for, what was that, level 7 speed? I didn't even know I had that. I guess it's going to be time for me to start combining those to move up in speed. I really didn't know that I had that many. That's pretty cool. A lot of times I don't pay attention to the lower tier ruins. It's always like 8, 9, 10 that I'm more focused on. So let's see if adding all those ruins to the monsters is going to pay off for me. So right away I know which monster to target first. Okay, he's gone, so we don't have to worry about that. So I think we're going to pull out the victory with this one because we don't have to worry about that whole 3 death count thing. So, or else otherwise I would have had to have found a monster within this story mode that is available to me that I could have cleansed from all the negative statuses and stuff. So, but even with adding these ruins, it just seems like it just gets the tasks get harder and harder. And even for an easy level, it's just crazy how how difficult this has been when it really should just be a cakewalk on easy mode. So, all right, I got another 5 ruins, so I think, or gems. So I got 8 gems from the wheel, I think. Um, to my count, anyways. So we're gonna take down that one monster that does the whole 3 death count. Okay, so going up against Raris, I know he's gonna really challenge my team. Oh, well, it's now 2 against 3, but we'll see who comes out on top. 3 against 1. I really got to take out one of them in order. Oh, okay. I was able to take out all 3 of them, so that worked out. Didn't think I was gonna win that one, but I lucked out on that. So okay, let's go back to the story and see what's going down with them. Interesting. Roswell Doom is connected with Clogor. Huh. All right. Well, hopefully we can wrap this one up so we can see the end of the story, see like what happened, what went down. And I hope you guys are enjoying the story mode. If you guys don't have Roswell Doom, like I said, I do this primarily just for you guys because I know when I started out, I didn't have these access to these stories because I didn't have the monsters, so I was always curious. So it's always nice to just have someone who can post these stories for you. So this way, if it's a story mode that you enjoy, then maybe you want to pursue that monster later on down the road. If it's not, then you just kind of you know blow it off. But I enjoyed the story mode so far. Like it's pretty interesting, at least in my opinion. So let's wrap up the story and let's see what happens. Oh, huh. Okay, well this is explaining stuff. There are abominations and one of them hustled her, got inside her head, had her thinking that it was her lord talking to her when really it was just her hallucinating. I guess you could say. At least that's what I would call it. She said that they possessed her, but I think it's more of a that she was hallucinating at that point. So it's very interesting to see how this is going to play out. I don't think that story mode that it was too bad. I kind of enjoyed that story. I liked it. So, but let me know what you guys think. Do you guys have Roswell Doom? Do you guys enjoy these chapters when I present them to you? If you do enjoy these videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below about anything else you guys want me to do. And I appreciate all my legends. And until next time, I will talk to everybody later. Bye.